Alexa, what time is it?
It's 11:11 p.m.
Alexa, make a wish.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Alexa, what's the temperature outside?
Right now, it's 16 degrees Fahrenheit. Tonight, expect a low of 6 degrees.
6 degrees. That's pretty cold. Making a wish at 11:11. That grrr gets his furnace fixed. And there's a gentleman coming by tomorrow early named Edgar, and I hope Edgar puts the grrr in fixing furnaces tomorrow because, well, it's going to be 6 degrees outside. Let's take a look at the old thermostat. $64 and dropping. I gotta thank Auntie Sue for letting me borrow her space heater. It's throwing off quite a bit of heat here in the Picker Palace. I know better than to go to sleep with the space heater running in the house. So Mr. Gurr is kind of on guard duty today, watching the space heater as it tries to keep the house warm for my family. Garrison, the wee little one, well, he bugged out. I took him to Grandma's house, and he's going to be warm and comfortable this evening. Gabriel, he's like his dad, has a thick layer of insulation from good holiday eating. He's going to be okay, too. Got a couple of thick blankets on him, and I'm trying to keep his door open so the warmth kind of circulates in his room. He has got the coldest room in the house, and he likes that because he loves the cold, cold, cold. It's good for the sensations that autism provides for him. He sees the world in a different way, and he feels it in a different way, too. Most people hate the cold, but Gabriel, he don't mind it. He's a true man of the North. Now, my beautiful Belle, my angel, she cleaned off the sparkles on her cheeks, and I'm hoping that when I go in and check on her, she doesn't have frost on her cheeks. That's not what I'm looking to see. So, yeah, there are people in the world that have things a lot worse than us here tonight in the Picker Palace. So, what I'm going to do, I'll sit up and maybe I'll sit in front of the computer, and even though I'm not supposed to be working on the North in Godmaker, that's the cold land where snow is around all year round. Maybe I'll have to make a mission in the Northland and embrace the cold that's creeping into the house slowly and surely. Now, I don't want to throw any shame on Edgar, but I called him up, said, hey, can you come take a look at my furnace? Because it's just acting funny. You know, I fixed it twice, but I just don't sleep comfortable knowing that my furnace could give out any time. So Edgar came with two of his buddies, and they went downstairs and took apart my furnace and put a bunch of diagnostic tools in it, and they couldn't really tell what was wrong with it because it was running. They said, well, in order for us to really diagnose the problem, we have to see it when it's broke. Well, Grandpa Bob did me a solid in that case because the furnace is not working now. So hopefully when Edgar and his dream team comes back early tomorrow, they'll tromp down there. A pressure sensor is what Edgar has a gut feeling is the problem with the furnace. You know, there's a lot of parts in the furnace that make it go. Kind of like a car, you know, like got your spark plug, you got your ignition, you got your solenoids, and, you know, everything else. There's a chain of events that makes a car go. Well, same thing's true with making a furnace go. And my furnace, well, gas will not be released out of the gas valve. So he thinks it's the pressure sensor attached to the gas valve. So tomorrow, hopefully at 12:12 p.m., I can make a goal to take my son to the pool for swimming and be comfortable with that, because my house at home is toasty warm because the furnace is back in production. There are a lot of people in a lot of positions that have jobs to do. You know, I see a lot of these people on the television, and I'm just, kind of disheartened at the way they do their job. I didn't ask, but I hope that Edgar and maybe one or two or both of his buddies that came in, maybe they were Marines. Marines know all about getting the job done right. It's kind of a mentality that they have, do or die, because, well, if a Marine has a job to do and he doesn't do it right, chances are he'll end up being a dead Marine. And, well, Grandpa Bob does not like dead Marines. Crossing my fingers. 12/12 tomorrow. I hope I have a good video to tell about a toasty, warm Picker Palace.